Okay, that looks good to me.
Hi, and we welcome you to Hershberger's Miracle Homestead.
Well, howdy, folks, and welcome. We are getting ready to make our supper tonight. We are going to be having Sketti Chicken, green beans that came from what we had canned last year, and applesauce, which we had canned a year and a half ago. So we're going to be putting the Sketti Chicken together. So we'll pull you in now to go across the ingredients and put it together. For this, we would need 1 pound of spaghetti, and I already have it cooked. Actually, what I used was Larlin brand, the angel hair. We found out we really like the angel hair for this. We have started also using Dreamfields pasta, but we had some of this left, so I'm using this tonight. Dreamfields pasta is a pasta that's healthier for you than some of the others. And then we'll be needing some cooked chicken, pepper, onion powder, sea salt, cream of mushroom soup, and shredded cheddar cheese. So we'll get busy and chicken broth also. We can't forget the chicken broth. Alrighty, we'll get started putting this together. Okay, first of all, we'll put 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup in here. Okay, here we have the 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. Okay, to the cream of mushroom soup, we'll add a 1/4 teaspoon of Himalayan sea salt. That's not what the container says, but that's what we have in here. And a 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder. And I make good measurements on these. It's actually a little bit more than that probably. And then 1/8 teaspoon of pepper. I go a little bit light on the pepper. And then about 2 1/2 cups of chicken broth. This is broth from some chicken we had cooked the other day. And whisk this together. So to that we will add our pasta. Give it a good mix. Now I find it's always helpful on the spaghetti before you cook it to break the dry spaghetti noodles in one strip. I usually break it in about 4 different pieces. And then we will add our chicken. We like to have plenty of meat, so this is a little extra meat than what the recipe calls for. And then to that we will want to add at least 2 cups of cheddar cheese yet. It's actually a little bit more than 2 cups, I guess, but we like plenty of cheese. You could actually add, instead of 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup, you could use 1 can of cream of mushroom soup and 1 can of cheddar cheese soup. I think I'm going to add a little bit more broth to that yet. Just to give this a good mix until it's all combined. I have some trouble with my right arm, so I appreciated Martha coming to my rescue. Thank you, Betsy Lou. Yes, she's Betsy as well as Martha. So the twins are Martha and Marvin, and also Betsy and Buddy. Thought you might like that little tidbit of information. We're ready to put it out. One thing I'm going to do, I have a small casserole dish here that I'm going to put in for the freezer. We'll push that one to the side, and let's put the rest of it in here. Okay, here we have this. This will actually make 2 meals for us, supper tonight, and then leftovers another meal. And this goes in the freezer to pull out at a future time. And we will want to bake this covered. So we will cover this and have it in a preheated oven on 350. Takes about an hour. And then this I'll wrap in saran wrap and put in the freezer. Okay, we'll be back after the casserole is done and show you what it looks like. Well, folks, we're ready to get our plates fixed for supper. Okay, that looks good to me. Well, folks, here we have it. Sketti chicken, green beans, and applesauce. The recipe for the Sketti chicken will be in the description box below. We thank you for joining us today and stay tuned for the golden thought. Our brother Buddy was brain damaged at birth. He's epileptic and nonverbal. He's always been a very special part of our family. We included him in the golden thought as a way of encouraging anyone who has a special needs person in their life.
Thank you for joining us for the golden thought of this episode. I am Martha, and I'm here with my very, very special twin brother, Marvin, better known as Buddy. Yes, the golden thought for today. When God calls us to step out of our comfort zone, He is not calling us to be comfortable in the situation. He is calling us to be comfortable in Him in spite of the situation. And we know wherever God leads us, He will give us the energy, the strength, wisdom, and courage to carry out what He has called us to. We just need to be comfortable in Him in spite of the situation. We thank you for joining us today, and God bless.